Welcome to Primo RV Center and a first look at a brand new 2024 185BH in Apex Nano ultra-lite series. This is an ultra popular unit, especially of the last 6 months for us here at Primo RV Center. It comes in at 3,200 pounds, just under 21 feet, bumper to tongue. So you're 18.5 feet in terms of the box size, which does lend itself to those smaller campsites, really opening up lots and lots of choice. This is equipped standard with an off-grid package. So on the roof, we do have a 200-watt solar panel. So it does make getting out there and not necessarily being plugged in with multiple batteries certainly something that you could enjoy a multitude of sites and not necessarily in a campground. So it's a really versatile layout, can be towed by so many different vehicles. This is a client's unit that's just come in, and we're going to have more here shortly on the way. So certainly if it's of interest, let us know right away. We can certainly try and get you some views of this particular one before it leaves us, and then certainly we'll have some more to enjoy here as we head into early May. Up front, we do put on a standard power jack, so all units will get a power jack here. And it just makes that a little bit easier getting off that SUV. If you're using a weight distribution system, which this particular client is optioned in, then it's going to make using that system just a lot easier, especially if the weather's not cooperating and you want to get up and back home as quickly as you can. We've got two 20-pound tanks hidden underneath the cover here. You've got room for up to 2 batteries. We do have a battery disconnect switch here just behind the battery. So when it goes into storage, if you do want to turn that switch off, that 200-watt panel is going to continue to charge that battery so that you know when you come back, you're ready to go camping. Up front, you have one of the largest front compartments in all the Nano series. So it is underneath the bed here and it's massive. We've got our charge controller for our panel on the roof here. You could double that panel wattage as well, so you could go up to 400 on this particular controller. You've got a 12-volt plug in here for, say, a cooler if you wish to use one. You've got USB. You also have a couple front-facing lights here with our cap. It'll be the switch for those. So you get that great big windshield here on the front with that 3/4 length cap, so it just gives you tremendous views and lots of light coming in the front of the coach. And you've got a 2-foot high stone guard here to protect the front. We've got some cross ventilation in the bed area here, so if you are off-grid, you're going to appreciate that. Nice additional window in the door as well. You've got the Lippert Steady Step standard. They will anchor to the ground. You've got individual legs that you can adjust, so if your terrain's a little uneven, you can make sure that your steps are even. We've got our lend-a-hand that's going to be standard. I've got our awning here out, so it comes out a full 8 feet, so it gives you a great shaded area. New for standard features in 2024, we have standard aluminum wheels. Formerly it was an option, and now it's become a standard. And now also standard, we have a built-in table, so a little tiny table here that allows you to mount this griddle. And that's also a new standard for 24. We're going to have the hookup for LP underneath there, so you could also integrate a barbecue or something on there if you wished. So as long as you've got the same connection, same fitting, it's going to integrate quite nicely in here. We've got Asdel behind our fiberglass here, so it's going to help to insulate the unit from noise. But the big thing is, over time, it's going to look much the same because you don't have a wood product that backs that fiberglass. So even if you did have a little bit of water infiltration because you missed on your maintenance cycle, again, it's going to buy you some time so that things don't start to come apart on you. On the backside here, we're going to have our standard spare tire. We're going to have LED lights as well. And we're going to have a mount for ladder. So that's an option here from Lippert. It's a Lippert mount. You've also got the mount for your backup camera. So should you wish to add one, all that wiring is done for you. I should have mentioned here too, underneath our awning, we're going to have an LED light running the length. So that's really all the lighting that you're really going to need here. So very, very bright here. So we come around to our back sides. We do get an additional rear compartment here on a 185, so it's underneath the bottom bunk. You've got all your central hookups here. So you've got your central water, you've got your black tank flush, you'll be able to clean your sensors, and we're going to have our satellite and cable prep. You've got a hot water tank, 6 gallons, propane electric. We've got our hot and cold shower outside, so great for rinsing the feet off when you come back from the beach. We've got our black and gray valves just below our compartment there. This is 30 amp service to be able to run that AC unit, but if you didn't necessarily need to run the AC, you certainly could use 15 or 20 amp to get by. And we have, again, our standard aluminum wheels. We have a large 50-gallon freshwater tank on this particular unit. And so you've got a big gate valve here, so if it's still pretty full when you're going to leave, you can quickly shed that water weight and not have to tow that home. Easy to fill when you get to the campsite with the onboard water fill here. And we've got the back side to our compartment here. You're going to have 4 oversized jacks, so nice large jacks on all 4 corners. Just a wonderful little family coach, perhaps moving up from a tent trailer or your very first. It is a great way to start out, and it just gives you a multitude of tow vehicle choices because of that weight at only 3,200 pounds with all the options you've seen. It really is a great fit for a lot of the tow vehicles that people already own. We'd invite you out to Primo RV Center to come have a much closer look at this brand new 185BH in Apex's Nano ultralight series.